guys, and welcome back. It's Laura Lay, and you are on day 5. And I just want to say, if you're watching this video, congratulations. You've either completed all day, 5 day by day, or you had to play catch up. Okay, whichever way that you had to complete it is totally great, as long as you did it. As long as you're getting the content and you've got the idea and you're willing to implement the strategies and the tips that I've given you for the 5 days. Today is a wrap up session, a summary of what day 1 through 4 has been. So, if you've been following along, day 1 was about mindset, knowing exactly what you want, defining the 3 things that you really, really want, and putting them in expense form, expensing it down. What is it going to cost you to reach those dreams? And we talked about how dreams are going to cost you everything, your time, your energy, your emotions, everything. It's going to cost you everything. And then we discussed about habits and forming the habits and the systems and the habits, and we moved on to day 3 and 4 about reprogramming and implementing and putting a calendar together. So all of these tips are in there to help you achieve your goals and actually whatever it may be. So you could have wanted to write a big book. You could have wanted to join a 5K run. You could want to start a business. You could want to have a better morning routine. So, with that, I just want to encourage you as we wrap this up that, if you're going to want to reach your goals and achieve them, you're going to have to do the steps consistently and persistently and with execution. And how that is done is that every day we've got to make it a point. When you make your calendar out and you put those habits together, you're going to want to put an X on the calendar date that you completed it. So if you have a calendar and let's say you decided that at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, you were going to do a 10-minute walk. Every day you were going to decide to do this. It could be every other day. It could be twice a week. Whatever it is for you that makes sense for you, you're going to implement that. When you do, you're going to put an X on the day that corresponds. The idea is not to break the chain, because when you start creating these small, precise habits, action steps, wrapped up in a nice little system, right? You're going to start seeing the results of it. Because right now, when you're trying to declutter and load off a lot of the things that don't belong in your mindset, in your life, spiritually, all these different areas, all these different facets of our life, it can get kind of messy. Okay, so we don't want to forget our way, and that is why I've outlined the steps and the days 1 through 5. So if you feel like you've generally got the information, but you need to go back to the videos. Okay, just go back to the videos and rewind. Take your time to make sure you get your piece of paper out, your pen, and your calendar, and you decide how much it's going to cost you, and you decide what the habits are. You are in control of your emotions, your thoughts, your mindset, what stays in there, what goes in there. Okay, and so sometimes we got to get rid of the clutter before spring cleaning, right? We got to take inventory often of our emotions and take inventory of our steps and our action steps, and ask ourselves the question, is our actions and our habits getting us towards our goal or further away? Okay. So like a plant is either growing or it's dying. So what I want to encourage you with is that if you feel like, man, I've tried just about everything and there's no hope for me, and I've done all I could think of, and that's the great thing about being part of a support and a team and a coach, is that they help to encourage you. and also inspire you and empower you. So when it comes to the encouragement part, it's great to be a part of a team support, because then you work off of the energy of other people's, advice, tips, hacks that they've learned in the business, hacks that they've learned from morning routines. There's a great formula by I forget, T. Harv Eker, the Miracle Morning. I think it's T. Harv Eker. I just kind of drew a blank. But the Miracle Morning talks about savers. Okay, so you can have a moment of silence in the morning, meditation, and then you can do your journaling, things like that, and affirmations. And then, you have your visualization to visualize, as well as exercise, and then, on and on. So, so the importance of this is to create a morning, a routine. So, Miracle Morning, you can find it online. You can find it in a book. You can get an ebook. There's just great things about it. And again, with any tool out there, you take what you need, and then you just, whatever does not apply to you, does not apply to you. So you make your lifestyle your own. You have the choice and decision making to be able to create the lifestyle that you want and to achieve the dreams that you want. Okay. So then, to inspire, but with the exchange of success that we offer and pour out to other people who need the information. Don't keep it to yourself, right? When you experience a good thing, you want to be able to share it with someone who else was going through what you're going through, in order to have their breakthrough. Because, we put up walls, we put up defiances, we put up defensive mechanisms that really are, it shuts our mind off. And for whatever reason, we think that that's helping us when it's not. So we want to make sure, if there's unforgiveness, we forgive. If there is bitterness, malice, um, negative type things, that we remove them, and we get better at being, what we need to be. And that is a light out there for the people who are going through a tough time, discouragement, hopelessness, helplessness, those types of things. And it's about doing something for someone else that they couldn't do for themselves. So it's being there and doing for others what they could not have done for themselves, and then in turn they pass it forward, they pay it forward. Okay, and so with the tools outlined in the program, you can have access to more tools, more one-on-one coaching in a more defined area of your life, so that way we can work on getting you from one point to the next. Okay, so this is a great start to get things going in a matter of 5 days, you guys. So was not a long drawn out challenge. It was meant to get short, sweet, to the point, and offer you some transparency, and be able to relate to something that, I am not saying something that I haven't gone through and overcome myself. Are we ever going to be perfect in the world? No. Are we always going to be the underdog? Yes. There's always going to be somebody making more money than you are. There's always going to be someone who is one step above. Be in your own, in your own realm. Be in your own space where you're supposed to be, to help others, to maximize, to help empower others to activate their genius, okay? To ignite something that they needed to get done, but they didn't get done for whatever reason. So, as we wrap it up, I want to encourage you, whatever you've learned from this whole 5 days, if you could, for me, that this would really, really help me, is to put in the group, or wherever you're watching this video, to put what your aha moment is, what you learned from this, and what you can take away. Because that would really not only help me, but also help someone else who was going through something, and maybe a light bulb will go on for them with something that you had mentioned. So if you could please do that now. Excited moment because we're going to be doing giveaways. Okay, because I told you we were going to be doing rewards for those who completed the program. So thank you so much for making it this far. I really, 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 really hope that you will begin to implement these things into your life, and that you can grow, and that we can grow together, because these are exciting, 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 yet challenging times, but it is exciting times. Okay, so I'm going to have some awesome giveaways, but I want to make sure that you're committed to completing this, because the only ones that are going to reap the reward. Normally, I would not do that on camera, but I just did. Okay, so you're going to get a lovely box of goodies. Okay, see behind me. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot, some goodies. This 5-day challenge was implemented for women, so I've put videos out there before, and sometimes guys will get a hold of them. So if there's something, we'll have to figure out something. But for the most part, I know that all you ladies are watching. So if you took part and you registered, you had to have been registered for the 5-day event. That if you completed all 5 days and you wrote your aha moment and what you're going to take away and what you learned, that is the final piece of the homework, the assignment. You have until Saturday evening. Okay, I'm going to give you some time until Saturday evening, if you registered, to go ahead and comment in the section of our group. You must comment in order to get the reward. If not, we all bets are off. Okay, and so I really, really want to give it to you, but I gotta know that you're committed and that you went through the lessons, because I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I appreciate you guys showing up. So I want to make sure you show up all the way, you commit to the end, finish strong, and you guys are gonna love what I've got for you guys. Okay, so anywho, without further ado, please stay tuned for more announcements and things like that. If you like more information on how you can join my masterclass coming out in the fall, December, November, December, business related and goal related, please go ahead and message me, contact me, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. I am so excited. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.